Hey guys, it's Dylan, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm recording from my hotel room in London. I've been out here for about a week now, adventuring around the country and visiting my family, and I spent some time out in the West in Cornwall at the Sound Healing Academy that I've been studying at, and it was awesome. Got a little exposure to the Druids, if you're familiar with them, mystical people that used to live here in Britain. They might still be out there in the woods. Um, but I'm headed off to India tomorrow. I went to the country 2 years ago to DJ in Mumbai and Delhi, and this time I'm returning to study meditation and sound healing and have a little adventure. I'll be going for 5 weeks, so I have a 10-day meditation training starting on Monday when I get there, and then I'll have 2 weeks off in between, followed by a 4-day Tibetan Bowl training, and then another week to adventure and eat as much Indian food and buy as many instruments as I can before I come back to the States. I'm really excited. I didn't really quite anticipate myself going back to India so soon. In June or early July, I was doing a raga, which is a microtonal Indian music meditation, and as I was doing that, I received a call that said, "Come back to India." And I asked who it was, and they said, "Kali." And I was like, oh, can't refuse that request. So I started putting the energy towards that and getting the inertia to manifest not only that happening, but the abundance I needed to be able to make that happen. And by early August, I had found a school. Shout out to my bae for finding it. And I was able to apply to it and got accepted. And turns out I was able to manifest the abundance as well to be able to come for the whole 5 weeks and take 2 trainings, both, which I'm very excited about. I just finished Sound Healing Level 1 in the States, and it was very awesome and immersive into different modalities of sound healing. So I'm excited to go deep into the Tibetan bowls and meditation. I know the guru said it's 9 hours of meditation a day, and could I handle that? And I was like, well, meditate an hour a day. That should be good, right? So we're gonna see how that goes, and I'll probably be going into some higher realms and coming back with some downloads to share with you guys. But I'm really excited to get out there. I was having some fear, anxiety, and doubt prior to that, but I've managed to overcome most of what I was experiencing. I think was from my past experience in India. I went like the corporate route and played for a large hotel chain, which presented an environment of fear, and that India was a scary place to be at. Whereas we met up with a friend of mine in Delhi, and he took me out to one of the street markets, and we had a traditional experience, and it wasn't quite scary at all. I mean, it was really fun, and I think that was a total parallel to the main vibes I was getting. Last time I brought a ton of luggage with me, and or just one big case, and they lost it for like a week, so I had no luggage. So this time I decided to just bring one backpack with me, and it's quite heavy, so I've been training on my trek across England and London, wearing that to get a little strength, so hopefully I can ride a moped and go adventure. There's like a ton of nature reserves that I'm really excited to go see. So I think I'm just going to sort of let the flow take over it. I'm going to Goa, North Goa to be exact, and I'm really just have no expectations beyond showing up and getting some bomb Indian food. The other day I got a little prep Indian food when I was in South England, and in the States they say that different temperatures, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, and I ordered vindaloo, which I usually get in the States, and it's not bad. It's like it's like not too spicy, but everyone when I told the people that I was with that I had vindaloo, they're like, "Oh, vindaloo. Well, you know why it's named that, because it takes you straight to the loo." What they might have said in a different accent, but it did, and I was sweating and I was choked up, and I was like, but I think it was just basically a prep for me to realize that spices are going to be intense, food's going to be intense, and to really consider and be aware of what I'm eating and what I'm drinking and the environment that I'm eating in, because they do things a lot differently over there. It's a whole different kind of flow, and people are really scared about getting sick and getting vaccinated and bringing their malaria pills and their Delhi belly what you have it this, but this time I didn't do any of that. I think my vaccinations stick through the last time, so I was like, I should be all good, which is, fingers crossed. But no, I definitely believe I'll be fine, and I'll be just taking it how it comes. And it'd be nice to have that first bit of training and solidarity to get really accustomed to the culture. I'm super excited because Diwali starts next week, which is the Festival of Light, and it's when evil overcomes darkness. So it's a celebration of that, and the whole town gets colorful and light lit up. So I'll have like some videos and some footage of that, because I'm not quite sure what to expect. I Googled a little bit, but like I'm the type of person who likes to just go somewhere and experience it. I don't tend to Google a ton of things as far as locations go, because it's kind of like a nice surprise, like, oh snap, instead of like looking at like a cool doctored picture, like really Photoshop the house, and like people are like, you get really excited about something and then you show up and like, it's not what I expected. So I'm going on like no expectations hype, like I said. But yeah, so I'm going for 5 weeks. I'm going by myself. The only person that I know currently is my guru. I talked to him a little bit on WhatsApp, and he's been really nice. I'll put the link to the school that I'm going to study at, so you guys can check it out as well. The meditation training is in active and passive meditation, and is expressive dance and chakra meditation and vocal toning and bija mantras and pranayama and all kinds of awesomeness and Tibetan bowls. I can only imagine 4 days immersive into that. I'll be basically one with the bowl, and I might just be like out here in every video like, wait, slow and steady wins the race with the bowls. It's gonna be intense because I've never driven a moped, and I've never driven in Indian traffic, so it's kind of like a swarm of fishes, or like a sea of fish, and like you kind of just go with the flow. But I already do that when I drive anyways, so like I feel like I'll be fit in no problem, and you just gotta own the road and know that the horn is your friend. I have some goals set on going to like explore a village and possibly find a homestay to get like a really authentic experience and immerse myself even more. I've been trying to learn the local language. I've learned one word so far, and it's batato, which is for potato. And I'm yeah, I'm gonna go with the flow. I think vegetarian is actually a word. I'm gonna try saying vegan and see if it works. We'll see what's good, but the main focus of my trip is really these trainings, and then to immerse in Indian culture and experience a different place at a whole new level. And I don't think I'd be able to do that without going for such a long time. So for anybody considering going to India for this long, just do it. Like, get your stuff right and head out there. Don't forget to get your visa and all your paperwork taken care of, and bring out printouts. They like to see printouts there, especially where you're going and where you're staying. And they're really generous with the visa. They gave me like a 4-month visa. So if you want to go for even longer, you can. But I'm choosing to only go for the 5 weeks this time. I'll probably go back next year. So while this was all manifesting into my life, I had a dream that I died in a fire and walked out with blue skin, and I had like third eye and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it means that like wake the spirit, and I'll be coming back like Indian AF and maybe with blue skin. But this shirt's pretty blue, and I'm gonna be wearing it a lot, so who knows. Last time when I was out there was people were happy despite like different levels of wealth compared to what we're used to in the West. There was people who were very poor, living very modest lives, that were extremely happy and had big smiles on their faces, where you have rich people driving these cars and having these houses and everything they could possibly want, but they can't seem to find a drop of happiness. And I think that's perspective to be taken into it. I encourage everyone to go out there and visit it, or visit somewhere else that they don't expect to go and put themselves maybe out of their comfort zone a bit so they can experience something new and take a risk, go by yourself or go with a friend or do whatever floats your boat, So I'll be out there doing my Hakini Mudra and other stuff, but pranayama is so good. But yeah, I'll be in touch soon, and I'll be back with another video when I'm in Goa. All right, have a good one. Many blessings, love and light to all of you, and see you later.